Hello friends, welcome. Subscribe our channel and press bell icon to get the notification of new video. Thank you. Find IELTS practice material on our website and download Android app. It's totally free.
Good morning. My name is Roberta Oliver. Can you tell me your full name, please?
My name is Jerapung.
What should I call you?
Please call me Zach.
Could you tell me where you're from?
I'm from China.
Can I see your identification, please?
Yes, here you go.
Thank you. Now, in this first part, I'd like to ask you some questions about yourself. Let's talk about your studies. Where are you studying at the moment?
I'm studying at the Independent University in Madrid. My major is philosophy.
How do you hope to use your studies in the future?
I hope to go on to complete postgraduate study, and then I'm interested in teaching at the university, or maybe at another university abroad.
What do you like most about your studies?
I love the fact that every day we have great discussions and debate at university. It's never dull.
Let's talk about reading. What types of reading material do you prefer to read? Why?
I don't really enjoy reading, so I don't read much at all. I suppose the material that I read most often is on websites and online material.
Do you read as much now as you did when you were younger? Why or why not?
I think I probably read more when I was younger, but not much more because I've never enjoyed reading. Of course, I had to read for school, so I probably read a lot more then.
Where do you usually read? Why?
As I mentioned, I usually read online, so it's either in my office at home, on the laptop, or at work. Oh, and occasionally I read a magazine while I'm relaxing in the lounge at home.
What do you like most about reading? Why?
Well, I know I said I didn't like reading much, but the one thing I do enjoy is keeping up to date with new trends, so I suppose I do like that aspect of reading.
Now, let's talk about relaxing. How do you normally relax? Why?
I guess I relax by having a hot bath, or doing some yoga on my mat at home. If I'm feeling really stressed out, then I usually need to switch off for a bit, so I watch some television.
Have you always relaxed in the same way?
I think I used to relax more by playing sport. Oh, and I also used to go to the beach just to think and try to relax. But I don't do that so much anymore, because we don't live near the beach.
Do you prefer to relax by yourself or with other people? Why?
Most of the time I prefer to relax by myself, and then spend time with other people, because I don't like being stressed out around others.
Do you think men and women relax in different ways? Why?
Yes, I think they do. I think that men relax more by playing sport and expressing physicality, while perhaps women relax by talking things through with friends, or pampering themselves in some way. Now, I'm going to give you a topic, and I'd like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. Before you talk, you'll have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say. You can make some notes if you wish. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Here's some paper and a pencil for making notes, and here's your topic. I'd like you to describe an item that you bought, but don't really use.
Thank you. I'm going to talk about a dress that I bought, which I hardly ever wear. The dress is black, which is usually a very useful colour because it's so versatile. Anyway, I bought it when I was on holiday in London last year, and everything was on sale, I was with a friend of mine who has quite unusual fashion taste, in the sense that she is quite wild, I guess, much less conservative than my own taste in clothes. So we spent a great day together having lunch in London and shopping in the afternoon. My friend saw this black dress, which had a very low back with gold chains across it and quite unusual detail around the waist and hem, and well, she loved it. She took it off to the changing room and tried it on, but came out to show me and, well, it was just too tight. There was no way I could lie, so I just said perhaps we could ask the sales assistant for another size. But of course it was the last dress and the last size, and that was that. My friend was so disappointed, but thought that I loved the dress as much as she did, so she forced me to try it on, as I'm slightly smaller than she is. Reluctantly, I tried the dress on, and could see straight away that it wasn't my style at all. But my friend was so enthusiastic and over the top that she practically bullied me into buying it. She kept telling me how fantastic I looked and how glamorous the dress was, that I couldn't say no. So of course I ended up buying it because I didn't want her to feel bad. The only good thing was that it wasn't too expensive. But because it was on sale, I couldn't even return it the next day. So now I have this inappropriate black dress hanging in my wardrobe that I will probably never wear. I know I should try and sell it, or even give it to charity, but I haven't got around to it. I keep thinking there will be an occasion to wear it, but perhaps not.
Thank you. Did it cost a lot of money?
No, not really. I think the sale price was $50 or something.
Do you often buy things that aren't useful?
I try not to.
We've been talking about something you bought but did not use, and now I'd like to discuss with you one or two more general questions related to this. Let's consider first the topic of recycling. There is a growing trend towards introducing public recycling schemes in many countries. What are the reasons for and the results of this?
The main reason for introducing these recycling schemes is simply that people are producing too much rubbish, and the amount needs to be reduced. Recycling plastic, glass and paper means that the amount of waste is reduced, and thus the amount of rubbish in landfills is also reduced. In turn, this has positive effects on the local environment. Also, recycling saves money.
Do you believe individuals or governments should be responsible for recycling? Why?
I think that both individuals and government need to take responsibility and initiative for recycling schemes. At the level of local government in particular, there needs to be coordination of recycling pickup, centres and processing plants. At the individual level, people need to commit to sorting their rubbish so that it can be easily collected. Ultimately, it has to be a combined effort in order to be successful.
What can be done to encourage people to recycle more?
There are several main initiatives which I believe encourage recycling. First of all, when people understand what happens to their recycled items, I think they are more motivated. And they are also motivated by knowledge about what can be recycled and what can't. So, education and information is important. Secondly, I believe people are really quite lazy, so recycling has to be made as simple and easy as possible for them. So schemes which involve curbside collections are the most encouraging for people. Then all they have to do is put their recycling out with their everyday rubbish.
Now let's talk about consumerism. Some people think that owning the latest products and goods is extremely important. What's your opinion?
I feel that having the most up-to-date products and clothes is fun, but not essential. I think that too many people place too much status on money as opposed to style and innovation. Money can't buy you style, but with creativity and flair, you can show your style, definitely. So for me, it's not important to have the most expensive, latest phone or item of clothing.
Are there any disadvantages to having a wide array of choice of similar items?
Yes, I think there are. On the whole, I just think it's unnecessary to go to the supermarket and be faced with 100 different types of toothpaste to choose from. I mean, competition is necessary, but that kind of thing seems wasteful. And you see it in every supermarket aisle, whether it's types of cheese or types of shampoo. So yes, I think the fact that it is wasteful is a disadvantage of having too much choice.
Do you think people will buy more or less in the future?
Oh, more, definitely. I mean, after the recession, people have slowed down in the retail consumption area, but I don't think that will last for long. People have to feel good about themselves by buying lots of products that they don't really need, but just want to show off to their friends. Purchasing things will become even more related to status and wealth in the future.
Thank you. That is the end of the speaking test.